Or
Get up out on the floor, dancing till the break of dawn. Get up out on the floor. Is it a tag team lobby?
come on, Ivan.
I'm
Let's get
playing
the zombie player.
with rain. Okay, okay, maybe in a bit, maybe. Oh, costumes. Forgot how beautiful this game is. Kratos is in here. Scarlet looked better.
Play Kratos.
Okay.
And do you have Freddy Krueger?
Yeah, I have all the characters. It gives me the complete edition. I'm playing with Rain and Freddy Krueger.
Is
Me.
wait, is that on you have to stream it? You have
Huh?
to stream
Yeah.
MK9?
So I can't stream it off the PlayStation. I'm having to use Streamlabs.
That's kinda stupid. I don't know why they just don't port the games over.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Like they just have to port them over. Isn't PS5 compatibility?
Oh my god. With PS4, yeah. Yeah. Purple rain.
Hey,
Purple
Ivan, you like
rain.
zombies?
Oh, that's so cool.
You like
Um,
zombies?
yeah, I like zombies.
Name every perk.
Um, let's see. I'll start with that. Does it include Black Ops 4?
Includes all of them.
I can't do Black Ops 4.
Yeah, you don't have to do backup too.
Well, then why do you
It doesn't
say it
really
includes
say
all of
zombie
them?
perks. Well, I mean, like World at War.
Okay. We got Quick Revive. Um, I want to just name off the ones that I think, but I'd rather just try to go in order so I don't miss any. So let's get the basics out. Quick Revive, Double Tap, Juggernaut, um, Speedy Cola, Double Tap,
You
Tombstone.
said double tap.
Huh? So Double
You said
Tap?
double. I think so. Did you mean stamina?
No. I guess I did say Double Tap twice. No. Yeah, Stamina Up as well.
Oh,
The tricky ones, I'll get those out of the way as well. There's PhD Flopper, Who's Who, Vulture Aid. Those are the main tricky ones I can think of right now.
uh,
Um,
electric chair.
and then, no, I was just getting rid of the tricky ones. And then there's Electric Cherry, Widow's Wine, Deadshot Daiquiri. I already said Tombstone. So let me recap. Yeah, I'll work in reverse to see. I'll do Black Ops 3. I already got most of those. I think I got all of those, actually.
They didn't really add
Yeah,
much.
all they added was
Nothing.
Widow's Wine.
Yeah.
They had Deadshot Daiquiri. There's no PhD in there. Oh, we'll finish him. Okay. Can I pause?
Like,
Oh, let's see. There he goes. What is his fatality? Kung Fu in this bitch? That's funny. This game was so awesome. Back, forward, down, down, square.
MK11 seems like it's just a better version of that. Like a better graphical game than that.
Yeah, but this game, like, aside from the guest characters, it just had such a perfect cast, honestly. Like, this game holds a very special place in my heart. Okay, back to the subject at hand. I already got all of Black Ops 3. I got the only weird one uh, is what's it called? Widow's Wine. And then Black Ops 2, they had a couple quirky ones. Electric Cherry.
Black Ops 2 felt
Elec-
like it's the
Elec-
peak.
Electric Cherry was cool. Black Ops 2 was the peak in some ways. In other ways, I don't know. I'd say Black Ops 3 was the most accessible,
Yeah.
but Black Ops 2, it feels so cool playing Mortal Kombat with an assist. Alright, Taken Rain. There you go. Purple Rain.
It felt so retarded watching Ufumako's video on Super Dash.
What do you say?
He was just like saying like suggestions on how they should fix it in the next game or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them was like they should either take it out or replace it with something else. I'm like, yeah, that's so retarded.
Why is that retarded?
Because it's like that's not Dragon Ball.
Well, yeah,
I
but
mean, unless it's like a Zamasu kind of thing, that'd be kind of cool.
no, I'd highly doubt that they'll make another Fighters. It doesn't make sense. I wouldn't want them to. I don't want to pay for to like have to rebuy all the DLC.
They could make.
Yeah, but I feel the most likely is Naruto. It's the second highest, you know, or second most popular anime. They're gonna make their money. If they want, they can still have Super Dash with Chakra Dash. Just how like Ninja Storm had it. Which I doubt they will. They might have Chakra Dash in some form, but I don't think they're gonna have the tracking like Super Dash.
The thing is, like, I feel like their next game was Grand Blue Grand Blue Fantasy.
Well, yeah, they had those, but those are just the normal
Like,
Arceus
like
game.
After Fighters.
Yeah, I know. But that's just their normal games. Like Arceus has been making these kinds of games.
Yeah.
But Fighters was the first like big anime IP that they had. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, Fighters is their big name IP. Grand Blue and all that other shit is just their another day at the office for them.
Just another day in the office. I like
How did that not hit?
Is how calm Captain Price is when there's like a worldwide nuclear threat. He's like just immediately in the office.
Oh yeah.
Like a Cold War, they're like, oh my god, dude, we got Russians.
Well, yeah, communism was one of the biggest threats to America when when something threatens someone's way of living, they're bound to feel more inclined to go against it. And depending on what your status is in the world, that depends how much you can do against it. So, for example, the very wealthy, they're obviously the most powerful people in the world, and communism directly threatens their way of life. Especially when it was first introduced, or at least introduced into America with movements involving socialism or even like adaptations of communism. I just try to reflect in here. The reason it was such a big deal is it's like there'd been nothing since the British, I guess, that it felt so violating of someone's just personal life. To them, the introduction of sharing their money in any capacity was like them basically taking the food out of your family's mouth. Like they're like, why would I ever give any of my money to anyone else but myself, basically, outside of taxes, of course. So that's why communism was treated with such high fear and then rich people, obviously, they control everything, so they start making all kinds of propaganda. They wage a whole war on communism. They want to contain it. They make movies promoting, anti-communism. Even persistent to like the 80s, they would even persistent to this day. Russia is still the bad guy in all American things. That's how much of an impact like communism and Russia had. Because before that, I guess the only thing I can really compare to that really directly violated or where Americans felt like their stuff was being violated was one with the British when they would, like force you to have soldiers in your house, force you to pay all these taxes without any say, that kind of stuff. And then after that was obviously the Civil War where they wanted to bitch about slaves and stuff. But with the Civil War, it was more divisive, and then Britain, it was more united. But the Civil War, it's like divisive over something you can like physically fight over. But when it comes to the outside threats like communism or sharing wealth, that's much less of a like, okay, let's kill all the communists or all the people that want communism. And that's more of a, okay, let's sway people out of it, and that's where it opened the door for all this, what I like to call xenophobia that we have today. Not that I support communism, but whenever the U.S. is directly threatened in any way, which, I mean, people disagree with their response, the U.S. tends to act very xenophobic towards the cause of whatever. What the fuck just happened? Oh, there it goes. Towards the cause of whatever it is. Like with the Japanese, after the Japanese bomb Pearl Harbor, the U.S. would they put the Japanese in internment camps, or Japanese American immigrants for years, which, I mean, at the time I guess seemed warranted, obviously, since they did such a no-no to the U.S. But that just shows America's response to things and how, or I see it as paranoid they get whenever any kind of threat to their way of living is presented. Yeah, that's, and especially in Cold War, obviously the example you gave, like it. I mean, that's like one of the Cold War and Black Ops 1 as well. Those are the biggest, oh my God, communist bad eras of the whole war against communism. Because at the start it was more just like, keep it away. It's that we have bigger shit going on, like both of the world wars. But after that, obviously, the fucking name of the game, the Cold War, people got fucking big guns and weapons now, so it's a bit more scary. But yeah, that was a very big tangent. But yeah, that's the spiel.
Do you think the Cold War ever ended? Like, we still got.
Honestly, I honestly don't think it has. I mean, in the metaphor, yeah, in the metaphorical sense, I don't think it has. I was watching a debate between
all these communist bastards over here preaching communist.
Yeah, that's just, I don't know, that's just Gen Z being Gen Z.
I mean, but still, like, where did they get this idea?
I feel like they don't understand what they're talking about. They just understand rich, bad, money, mine.
It's very like so stupid. Like, it's happened so quickly too.
Well, that's the thing with the
like, in freshman year, people were still talking about how like teachers would talk about how communism was bad. Now it's like I just hear. It could definitely just be the internet, just messing your reality on things.
The internet, the thing about the internet is, it lets people think that their opinions matter, basically. Like, people care about what they have to say.
Imagine how hard it would have been to contain communism back then if the internet was as big as it was now.
Yeah, but then, I mean, communism, I guess it comes from an era without internet. Or without... Oh, it's a very primitive way of thinking, I guess. It's a way of thinking that implies that humans are good people.
Yeah.
Like in in actuality, like sure, I guess on paper it makes sense, to share everything. Sharing is caring. But in reality, no one's gonna share evenly. That's the whole point of Animal Farm. The ending of Animal Farm says all animals are created equal, but some are more equal than others. So it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
people promise you like, yeah, we're all together, we're all on the same page, but in reality, no, like they're not. Like, because the difference between communism and capitalism is in communism, you're voluntarily letting yourself be the bitch, or if you want communism, that is, you're voluntarily letting yourself be the bitch of what's it called? Oh, nice. The hell? Oh, can I control the bubble? That's so cool. Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, in communism, you're
What
you're
really got
you're
me thinking,
volunteering
like,
to be at the bottom of life.
yeah, I don't understand why people like the idea of sharing your money with somebody who doesn't want to work. Like you're a hard worker. That's how that's how some of my teachers would talk about it. Like, would you want to share your hard-earned money with somebody who's just
Well,
like
yeah,
normal?
and most of the people that support it are people that don't work.
Yeah, like kids and stuff.
They feel entitled.
But what got
That's
me
one of the
thinking
biggest
about it, like,
problems with America is how entitled people feel.
it's so like bad because they got it so good.
Yeah.
They have it so good that they feel entitled to it.
Yep.
Uh, but what it got me thinking about all this was watching the when Cold War first came out. I looked at the guy that they've been using in the teasers,
Mhm.
and I was listening to what he had to say about it,
Mhm.
and it reminded me of how we act now. Like he was saying that once these people have been fooled by these promises that they could get whatever they can get money like communism, the promises of communism, everybody's equal, there's no one above you. Uh, no matter how hard that you try to show them the proof, the camps, and all this other bad stuff that
Uh,
has come with it, they deny it, like as if, oh, we could do it better. No, we won't. It won't end up like this. And like they're just 100% brainwashed, and that's kind of how I see it. Because no matter how many times you tell them the facts, the statistics, or
yep.
whatever, it's still the same argument. No, we'll do it better. No way.
Freddy Cougar.
Communism. Communism bad.
Yes. I wish the servers on this game were still active.
They're not. That's
Nah, they shut
stupid.
them down. I mean, it's a fucking 10-year-old game. Which I get this other 10-year-old games to have their servers active. But, like, the servers are completely, like, shut off for this game.
Isn't if you can buy it on PC, can't you play online?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I got on the zombies to level up,
Yeah.
but it's no. Oh, you know what? I'm by the
Ever
hardware store.
macro. Hands on her Mac. So cool seeing all this. Like, I forgot. I forgot what this game felt like. Like seeing all the grab animations and all the moves. Or how many,
Having like a trip
yeah,
down memory
how
lane.
many hours I spent on this game. No, I didn't even play online. That's the thing. I just spent hours on this game, just playing like story and the challenge towers and the normal towers and crypt. And the move is so negative. Ah, your mama's a whore.
Don't
So
watch
I
out!
heard your celebrity crush is Michelle Obama.
She's not a celebrity, she's a political figure. Don't ever call a political figure a celebrity. Unless they were a celebrity beforehand.
I mean, she technically was. Wasn't Obama on Dancing with the Stars?
No.
Yeah, he was.
No, I said I don't know anything about it. Okay, I'm good.
So why is she your celebrity crush? You should like eating shit at school?
I'm not. She ruined my lunch for school.
What the fuck, Kano? The funniest command grab. I still did a fighting game with only horror game characters. Like they got all of their greatest hits from Mortal Kombat and put them all in a fighting game. That'd be real cool. Or just all their guest characters, honestly. Because even Rambo is not even technically a horror game character. It'd be cool if they had John Wick.
Okay, I'm dead. Did I level up?
Do you think it would be cool if they had John Wick in Mortal Kombat?
No!
Why not?
It'd be cool if they had.
Pennywise?
Uh,
I could see them doing Pennywise.
yeah, I don't. Yeah. It'd be cool if they had, Velociraptor from Jurassic Park.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
He's like.
Bro, stop!
I couldn't think of another name, like another. Oh. No.
You're that needle
They
guy.
should've had, I was gonna say Arnold Schwarzenegger from,
I already have him.
what do you call it?
Predator? I mean, they kind of already have him as Johnny Cage and MKX.
Really? Oh, yeah.
He has that thing where he shakes hands with, or locks arms with, what's his name? Jax's Carl Weatherskin from Predator.
I saw that scene, and it makes no sense. The only
Yeah,
reason they had
they-
that shot
yeah.
was to show up their muscles.
Yeah. It really doesn't make any sense.
Because they did it for so long.
I know.
Like 5 seconds.
Have you seen the Rocky movies?
Oh, that's who they should have. No, I haven't seen it.
Rocky? No, they shouldn't have Rocky. Why? Why would they have Rocky?
Because he's such a good boxer.
They already have Sylvester Stallone as Rambo. There's no point in them having Rocky.
They should have did some Rocky references.
Okay, I'm making combos. I watched Creed yesterday. I love Creed.
Oh, what the fuck?